10,000 tick trap.
Pandas, 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 the bras and the twist and dopamine event. Pandas, welcome to my stream. Welcome, welcome. Glad that you guys are here. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys fill out that poll. Let me know what kind of day you think it might be. We just finished the pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Going over all my account balances, going over all my off-stream trades, and also telling them a little bit more about how I pass evals so consistently. I think the most of the members are probably just, I would say most my greatest skill is passing evals, and they do want to know that. So day trading like a predator. Tony P, good morning. Sweet onions. John Little, thanks for becoming Panda. Appreciate the support. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it forms over time. Enjoy access to the pre-market show, and enjoy your panda emoticons. Hey, pandas, give him a nice panda welcome if you can. BNZNB, Vendetta, Sweet Onions, Latrell. Good morning, guys. SAB Blaze from Chicago. Good morning. YST. Good morning. Frank Angel says, if his name is really John Little, then call me Robin Hood. Tyler Malema, good morning. Maria G from Spain. Pandas, if you're just joining, make sure you guys scalp that like button. And also drop a GM in the chat with your location. I love to know where you guys are from. Good morning, guys. Scruffy, good morning. Speedy Boy, good morning. David B, good morning. Ohio. What's round at the ends? What's round at the ends and high in the middle? Good morning, Bhaskar, Isaiah. Good morning, guys. Hopefully you guys watched my most recent video. It's a video of using the new process to withdraw money from Apex, and I put out that video for you guys. Couple reasons. one, to show you guys that Apex is legitimate, that you can actually, that they will actually give you your payouts. Two, to show the new process of what Apex is using. And so it's actually very quick. Yeah, it's very quick. YST says the withdrawal is immediately once you passed it. I feel like that question has a lot of implications. I'm not sure if you're assuming a lot of things in that question. I'm not sure what you're implying in that question. But the process is that once you pass an evaluation, you get a funded account. And with the funded account, you have to trade 25 days. You have to have 25 days you put a trade in before pulling out your first withdrawal. And if you pull out, and if you put a request to withdraw, you need to have met the minimum requirements to withdraw. And so every account is different. For the 50K account, I believe you need a minimum of $2,500. I believe the minimum you need in the account is the threshold. Whatever the threshold, I think that's the minimum you need in the account in order to withdraw. And so something like 300K accounts, you need, it's like $7,500 in your account before you put your first withdrawal in. But also with the higher, the larger accounts, obviously you can trade more contracts. And so, it kind of just works itself out in that way. And there's also more requirements. So there's no surprises when you withdraw. You have to withdraw a minimum. There's like a minimum of $1,000, and every account has a maximum that you can withdraw from the first 4 withdrawals. And so once you do your first 4 withdrawals, then you can trade up. You can pull out as much as you want. And so that is. Yeah, I personally believe that's when they decide to give you and they are transparent in that they don't give you a true funded account until they feel like you are ready, and they call it a prop firm account. You do get a funded account, as in you can pull out money, but it doesn't trade on their actual accounts. So to me, that doesn't really matter as long as they give you the payouts on the first, they give you the first 10K, 100% of it. And that is really wild. And that's with every account that you open. It's not just you get a one time, you can pull out altogether 10K. Every account is treated individually, so distinctly. Which is nice. All right, pandas, what's going on today? I mean, huge move yesterday. Just really crazy move. If you look at a daily chart, it basically created an outside bar reversal. If you see here, we have, if you look really closely, believe it or not, that this is an outside bar because it breaks above here and below here. So you have a IOO pattern, which means breakout mode. Sometimes you can create inside bars in here and then finally have a breakout mode. Basically creates like a triangle at the end. So, it looks like this. And then sometimes it will converge like this and then finally break out some way or another. And so that can happen as well. And it looks like we're creating an inside bar right now. So I'm not sure. But if we do break above this high and this low, typically that's breakout, breakout mode. And so for me, I feel like if we break above, I don't know. I mean, we made the measure move perfectly here. And now we basically have a failed trap. You see this 3? This is a trap that fails. So I'm thinking we could have enough of a pullback where we come back to the 20 EMA, maybe with a two-leggy, something like this. And then you got to ask yourself here, is this two-leggy something you want to take when you have a break of trend to new low? So it's a tough one to take, maybe, you know, to keep going low and to keep going short. Plus, you're at the bottom of a trading range, right? This trading range has been here for multiple months, and we hit the, you know, top of it, the bottom of it, back to the top of it, not to the bottom of it, and now we're having some price action here that is stalling out, and they're trying to figure out which way to go. So pretty tough. I don't know. This gets confusing here at this point when you start getting later in trend near bottom of a channel, and you know you have two things that you have two competing ideas, which is, you know, do I trade the trend that I see, or do I you know, take into account, you know, the trading range? So way too choppy here, clearly above the 20 MA. 10,000 tick does have a trap waiting for it, and the trap does trigger outside bar reversal on 10,000 tick chart. Ooh, I mean, this could be a nice move down, new low, reversal all the way through. Who knows? But the trap does trigger on the 10,000 tick, and I usually pay attention to any traps on the 10,000 tick chart. For me, I wouldn't be surprised if we have another if we have an inside bar on the daily chart, which means that today will be a doji bar.
10,000 tick trap.
Some sort of inside bar on the daily, and a reason why is because there's news on Friday, and with that news, it could actually have a big reaction, and that might cause, you know, the decision, like, you know, a conviction in the market in terms of which way it wants to go. But who knows? I mean, right now we're in this channel and we're clearly above it, clearly above the 20 MA. I don't know. Maybe I'll take this long, but right now it's very choppy. Even though it's above 20 MA, still very choppy. Now we're breaking beneath the 20 MA here. Strong move down. Very, very tricky move because 10,000 tick chart actually triggers an outside bar reversal, and then it stops you out. So if you went long here on the outside bar reversal, you just got stopped out. Good morning, guys. FZN, good morning. YS, good morning. Tina Revo, good morning. Iron, good morning. Joey, good morning. Welcome to the stream. A lot of you guys think it might be a trading range day today. It makes sense. I agree. Can be. It can be an inside bar on the daily chart, which will be ultimately a trading range probably. Who knows? Trap actually triggering here and making a nice point here already. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Ted Rajnes, Robert, good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Appreciate it. It does help out this channel out a lot if you can. Are we going? All right. Are we in a downtrend? Or is this a pullback in an uptrend? Joey from Toronto. I have not yet gone to Toronto. I've been to Vancouver. I mean, Vancouver, it was like, it's so close to Seattle. It's nice. I would recommend even Vancouver. It was just absolutely, you know, the air is just fresher. It's just cleaner in Canada. Second entry short here. Outside bar reversal. Coming after an H4 setup. Making it a little tricky for me to have taken. Could be this trend line. I'm still kind of deciding what is happening in terms of the trend here. Are we in a downtrend or uptrend? Hard to say. By the way, if you're wondering what this indicator is in the bottom here, this is showing us how long it takes for each of these candles to form. If you are not familiar with tick charts basically create candles based on the amount of transactions that occur on any instrument. And so once 2,000 transactions occur, then it prints a candle. And so what we don't know, at least looking at the candles, is how long the candles take to make. So it's like an inverse of a time chart. Typically you have the time chart here, like a 5-minute, and you'll have like the volume beneath it. Here we have the volume here, we can see the price action of volume, but we can have a chart that tells us how long it takes each candle to make. So I'm just gonna have this here for like this week. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on. But it's for you guys, just for those. I know people have expressed interest in this indicator, so it's just it's available for free on the website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Just go to free downloads, you can find it. So it's a gift for you guys. Am I looking for a two-leggy at the 20 EMA here? Am I? Maybe a two-leggy here. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it though. It might be first entries only here. I don't know if this trend is how strong it is, to be honest. Starting to look a little choppy, if anything. Like this is like a small trading range. I almost want to go long here, coming back into this trading range. It's a small trading range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars. So this could be a failed breakdown. This trading range can come back in, but the reason why I wouldn't go long here is because it's going opposite of the original trend. Typically, if it goes above it, I like to go back into a trend or back into trading range from above it because it will continue the original trend. Not from. It's harder for me to go from below. And it's just slowly grinding down. And we lose our two-leggy here. I wasn't thinking of going short here. It's starting to get a little too choppy. and it's a first entry as well, so not one I'm interested in. Pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. It does help out this channel a lot. It's a small way that you can, it's a small but true and effective way you can support this this channel. Tequila Thursday. I mean, it looks like we're just going straight down. This is amazing. I wasn't expecting a move like this. Could possibly create a wedge here. Kellyanne, welcome, welcome. Morning. Looks fairly bearish to me right now, but this could be like honestly, it could be like a bull flag here. I know that sounds weird that it'd be a bull flag, but on a higher time frame this could be a bull flag. Big push down. I was not expecting this push down, and in fact the fact that like how strong yesterday's move was, you're thinking on the daily chart, at least the daily chart here, that we'll come back up, but it looks like it wants to come, and it's looking for the previous day's low. That's what it's looking for. It's pretty far a ways down, but it's going that direction. This wedge it's not even, you know, there's a little reaction off of it, but nothing I could trade. Nothing's tradable at this moment, but it's a strong move down. Very strong move down. You know, things like this are pretty rare, to be honest. Move like this, especially right at the open. If you look at the 5-minute chart, you can see that it looks very bearish. The 5-minute chart here looks very bearish. 3 bear bars in a row, all ending near their low. It could be exhaustive move here, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'll be exhaustive move. There's no follow through, but this could just crash. I was not expecting that. Let's just say that. I mean, I thought today would be a kind of a trading range type day, but right now, this move is very strong. Very strong. Kellyanne says also heading for the weekly low from last week. Almost there. Wow. Follow through on the 5-minute chart. Strong bear bar, anyone's low with some follow through. To like a pullback. Second entry short here. It's the first one on this really strong downtrend. Terrible signal bar. I don't like that signal bar. The signal bar's not large, but I don't like it. It's not a signal bar I would typically trade if I want to go short. And I'm scared that this might be an exhaustive move down. Like, I'm scared this is too late in trend to take the second entry short. I could be wrong and actually just take it, but I'm concerned, let's just say that. I'll be more inclined to take a lower high second entry short. Ends up making a scalp, two-legged pullback, terrible signal bar, but it does make a two-legged pullback. Decent push down, pretty strong push down here. Alright. That's what I was scared was going to happen, but makes a double bottom here. It's hard. Like, I know we're in a downtrend, but it's hard for me to go downtrend this late in trend. That's always been a problem for me. I end up missing, like, you know, lots of setups because I feel like it's just too late in trend to enter. This would be first entry.
10,000 tick trap.
First entry is good for a scalp. Could be a double top here. But now it's starting to go sideways, but we're clearly underneath the 20 MA.
10,000 tick trap.
Is this a short that I want? It's starting to go sideways at this point. Basically creating this trading range. Do I want to take the second entry short, low or high second entry short here? Some of you guys might think it's obviously go short here. It's not so obvious to me. And of course, if I skip it and it works out, I'm gonna feel like a fool. That's the pressure I'm feeling. This is starting to go sideways to me, so would you take this two-legged pullback? Second attempt. It's a second two-legged pullback. Second entry short. Of course, depends on the signal bar. If it's a strong bullish bar like this, yep, definitely not taking it now. But would you take the trap trade now? Do you think this? For me, this is too bearish for me to take even a trap here. So I'm not looking to go long right now. I would be more inclined to take a lower high second entry short here, and thinking this is starting to turn to a trading range. I could be wrong. Multiple bull bars in a row increases the chances this is a reversal. Strong bull bars. Am I looking for a failed breakout now, coming back into the trading range? Would you take the trap here if this triggers a trap, though, is the question now. You think this trap is worth it? Would you take this trap? Or would you take a failed breakout of this trading range coming back in? Typically with very strong moves, strong moves can lead to strong reversals. Like this can reverse here without, testing this trading range again. Like strong moves down can often lead to strong bounces. Especially moves like look like this, just straight down like this. Not many pullbacks. Nightbot, what are you doing? You had one job. You had only one job. No, there's no Apex 80%. I wish there was. Trust me, if there was, you'd be the first to hear, guys. You guys would be the first to hear. If there's ever an 80%, I make it a point to make sure you guys know. Now we're beneath the 20 MA. Amazing. Coming back into the trading range. Making me even want to go short here. It makes me actually want to go with a lower high second entry here. Come back into the trading range. Small risk as well. Looks like it's starting to get a little choppy here. Big push up. Yeah, it looks a little It looks like it wants to pop here, pop off. The signal bar is bad, and now it's larger. So not as enticing. When the signal bar was only this big, I was thinking maybe it's worth it. Just like a one-to-one risk reward. It just looks weird. I mean, this is a two-leggy, but am I going to take this second entry long? Do I want to take the second entry long? I don't know. I'd rather take a fail second entry long here to come back into my trading range at this point. I'll take a fail second entry long here. Come back into the trading range, maybe back to the bottom of the trading range. Hopefully at least a scalp. Strong bear bar ending on its low. I'm looking for a fail second entry long here in this area. Come back into our trading range. Continue this downtrend. Creating an inside bar here, right? OI pattern, so it's breakout mode. Smaller time frame, it's a triangle. This is confusing. It looks, I mean, I'm thinking it wants to go down, but really, what do I know here? I'm getting the setup that I was waiting for a while now. Maybe getting a little too choppy for me to take, but doji bar, did not copy my trades. If it creates another doji bar, I'm canceling this trade. In this trade, do not copy my trades. Risk reward is 1 to 3.5 points to 2 points. I could extend my reward maybe to the bottom of the trading range, or even just another point here for 3 points, making a 1-to-1. I want to make it 1-to-1. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. A little more than 2 points. A little more than 2 points there. But that's the setup I was looking for. Failed second entry long. And came to fruition. Was patient for my entry. And had a trading range that I drew. And was able to capitalize on that trading range.
10,000 tick trap.
Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. I love the smell of bamboo in the morning. Ralph Gruns with the rainbow. Uriel with the rainbow. Very nice. It just looks beautiful. I do love the smell of bamboo in the morning as well. It's delightful. Yeah, you guys want to hear the bamboo? Here we go. It's for you guys. I haven't done the tilted one because I haven't been tilted in a long time. I guess it's a good thing. And honestly, all you need is one trade a day to keep the boss away. You know what I mean? Technically, I could be fine with this, and actually, my 1-to-1 does end up working out. Small swing trade. I'm not sure if I wanted to hold it through that. It just looked too choppy to me. Right, this started to look really choppy. I was thinking maybe it'd come back in here. I didn't want to get stopped out from that chop. Ends up pushing strongly down now. And this is the break of trend to new low. Yeah, I mean, this is like a two-legged pullback, but it just looks ugly. I mean, look at this. Like this is a two-legged pullback, but it's not like, it doesn't have the spirit of a two-legged pullback. It's just something more like this, you know. This looks more like something like this, you know. It's like these huge moves down, and it's just like at this point you don't even know if it might be a reversal even, which is exactly what it was. You could also consider this as a break of trend to new high and making it two-legged here. Wow, what a move. What a move. Incredible move down. If you're swing trading this, that'll be a nice swing trade. And if you're swing trading this, your stop loss will probably be up here. Your 1-to-1 risk reward would be here, and your 2 times risk reward would be here. Exactly where we're hitting right now. So 2 times risk reward for those swing traders right here. 2 times risk reward traders, basically taking the profits here from that swing trade. Five-minute chart, bear bars, any on their lows. Basically a 1-to-1 on the 5-minute chart. 1-to-1 risk reward here. If you're trading the 1 minute, then you would go short here and then basically have your stop above that pivot on the 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick chart. Bearish all the way through. Second entry short, but getting too choppy. You know, with a strong bull bar like this, it almost looks like a bull flag. Almost seems like it wants to go long here, like a second entry long. Almost looks like it wants, I'm not gonna take that short. It's a second entry short, it's a lower high second entry short, but it looks like it wants to go like this with a strong bull bar like that. Ends up working out for you, so you know, kudos for those who took that lower high second entry. Well played. If you took that second entry short. Potential trap trade here. Man, now you're so late in trend. You want to really find another short entry here, quite possibly. I don't like the bounce off this pivot or on this the bottom of the trading range. I think we have room to come back to the top of the trading range, and it might happen here. Strong bull bar, 2 strong bull bars ending near their high. Going back up to the top of the trading range on the trading range indicator. This is what I was afraid was going to happen. A second entry long, A, B, C. Ends up being a good signal bar, but a little too large for me, and also not really above the 20 MA. By the way, can I get a chart check from you guys? Also, for those who are just joining, I put a video out recently with a Apex payout, and I wanted to show you guys, you know, 2 things. One, Apex does pay out money. They actually do. So, for some people who may have doubts about Apex, it's to help resolve some of that. But also, they just recently changed their payout method and their process. And so it's to show those who are using Apex how that looks like. And also, yeah, my just personal thoughts on it. I think it's great. And the process was smooth. And yeah, hopefully it'll continue. I personally think they're trying, I don't know, I could be wrong, but they're probably hearing a lot of complaints. And this is something that I would love, that after like that 4-month period that they allow you to withdraw whenever. There's like a 4-month like inherent probation period kind of with Apex. What I mean by that is they don't let you withdraw max amount of money, like any amount of money, unlimited amount of money, until you trade for pretty much about 4 months with them. And I feel like after 4 months they should change it so you can just withdraw it whenever you want. But you know, I don't know. I don't make the rules, but I feel like with this third party, they're probably more capable of doing something like that and just changing it because you know, the payment process is through the third party instead of them. Hopefully, it makes them a little more flexible, but I don't know. I don't know their plans or future plans. I don't work for them. Let's see. Well, I guess technically I do. I'm a contractor. Technically. Fail second entry long here. That ends up working out. Everything short is working just beautifully right now. Right, that's a short trade I typically wouldn't take at the bottom of a trading range, but it works beautifully. It just instantly scalps you out. I feel like we're starting to do trading range price action because we see the strong bull bar. We're seeing some pullbacks. Break a trend to new high. Uriel, yeah, there's a video, my latest video I just posted yesterday. Goes over those details. Someone's suggesting draw a big channel here. I mean, drawing it have been like this. It'd be a break of trend to new low. Now if you want to include these swing lows or these swing highs, could look something like this. We get another hit here. Another hit here. Downtrend, I'm just thinking, how do I enter this? What am I looking for right now? Am I just looking for a two-leggy here? Again, it feels like it's too overextended. Not overextended, but too late in trend. It could just be a strong downtrend day today, it seems like. And if we break the previous day's low, then, which is right here, we trigger an outside bar. The daily chart, I mean, did you think this would happen today with this huge move up, that this would be okay, that this would happen? I had no idea. No clue. How am I able to zoom out on my chart like that? If we go to the bottom and just drag this, you can do it. You can drag these axes. Onkar asks, what is that daily P&L? Daily P&L is how much I made today so far. Daily P&L means daily profit and loss. This is a tremendous move down, and it's like I'm trapped out of this trend. Just watching it go without me. These are all first entries, by the way. This is a second entry, but terrible signal bar, right? You have to be risking 1, 2, 3, more than 4 points on a bullish signal bar to take this short, and it's just not one I was willing to take. Here, maybe. Lower high second entry short. Yeah, I felt like it was starting to turn to a trading range. I didn't want to trade at the bottom of it. Felt like the trading range might have started to form here. Show a little signs of reversal.
$10,000 tick trap.
Incredible move down. Was not expecting move down. Like this is like a 10% scenario. Like this is very rare for the market to move like this. And you know, forgive me if I'm not like joining in every single second entry short. It's because days like this are very rare, and when it does happen, you know, so typically when I say it's very rare, what I'm implying is that if I was going to take every single short here, I would have to do that every single time, and most of the time it will burn you. But on the rare days, it really does work out almost every single second entry short or second entry long, depending on which way the market's moving. But this is one of those rare days that very hard for me to enter along with this trend, because it's just it's a rare type of situation. So maybe knowing that I might just start taking shorts a little more willy-nilly, but yeah. I still want a good setup, you know. I don't want large signal bars like this that are, you know, that are bad signal bars. When I start to see trading range, I don't expect it to push down much further. That maybe come back to the trading range, you know. It's just those things are all true still, so I haven't taken any trades yet. Beyond the one I took already. It's a second entry short here, but now it's above the trend line. Decent signal bar forming now. Decent signal bar actually. So second entry short here. For those who want to take this trade, A, B, C. Does trigger second entry short. Maybe a lower high. I may be more interested in a lower high here, but it's so late in trend at this point. Boy, oh boy. Trading range indicator as well. It's a lower high second entry short, but also now trading range starting to form, starting to go sideways here. Boy, oh boy, wow, what a move. You basically got, if you went long here, you got stopped out. If you went short here, you just got stopped out. Basically double trap right there. It's tricky. This is why I can't just take every single second entry short, because the outside bar reversal second entry lower high second short triggered there. I didn't take it. Now it's like, you know, the question of like, should I just take in every single short? It's like, it's hard because, you know, it's late in trend. Something like this could happen. Now we're seeing a pretty strong move up, multiple bull bars in a row. Could be a reversal here, but I think I will need a lot of evidence that this is a true reversal. The problem with a lot of evidence is that by a lot of evidence, you pretty much have missed a move, and yeah, it's hard to find an entry, but we'll see. Like if I get a second entry long here, I may take it. I may take it, second entry long. $10,000 tick chart, we're approaching the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick chart. It's a strong bull bars here. 5-minute chart. It's a two-legged pullback. It's a two-legged move, I'll say. It's a large one, but it's a two-legged move. A, B, C, and this move might be done now. It might just need two legs. It might come back up to the 20 EMA at this point. Just as strong as it went down right now, it can just go back up. Especially if we create an inside bar in a daily chart. If this is an inside bar, it can come all the way back up and it could just create a doji bar, could create a hammer, could create a lot of things here. But when you have an inside bar like this, and basically in a big trading range, it's difficult to know the behavior. Or difficult to predict the behavior. If you see a second entry long trigger here, would you take it to go long? Would you skip it? Or would you trade the trap? Second entry long about to form here. Of course, it has to be, you know, it has to trigger above the 20 MA. We need a good signal bar here to go long. This could quite possibly be the first break of trend on this big downtrend. Huge downtrend. Could be first break of trend here. Decent signal bar. It's large though. But the EMA is also rising. I might take a higher low second entry long here. I'm not going to take the trap here. I'm going to take a higher low second entry long. I feel like this bull move is strong enough to maybe have another leg up. So I will take a higher low second entry long here. It's actually setting up for a trap, but it's now above the 20 MA, so I don't feel confident taking the trap here. Second entry, higher low, second entry long. Actually, this is a first entry, be a trap, basically 3 traps in a row. I'm looking to go long here, do not copy my trades. Terrible signal bar. No longer interested. No longer interested in that. But it's confusing to me. It's actually a perfect scalp. You're still trapped if you took that short. It's above the 20 MA. Hard to take that trap there. Like I'm not looking for a reversal that triggers above the 20 MA. I was looking for a higher low something, but ZM and DNC asks, what is that poll about? The poll is a second entry long. It's a setup that we trade here every single day. It's a simple setup that looks like this. Is has 2 legs down or 2 legs up. And this is the entry we look for. So if it's basically has like an uptrend, we want to find a second entry long. We want to find 2 pushes back down to a key area, and we want to try to go long off that setup. So 2-legged pullbacks. This is what we're looking for on this channel. If you want more information about the setup, you can go to the description below. There are playlists going over the details of that setup. I reloaded my historical already twice today. I already reloaded it twice. I don't know if I want to reload it again. Getting really choppy. I could reload it here just because I'm not gonna take any trades anytime soon. I'm not gonna trade this chop here, so I don't mind reloading it. But pandas, if you haven't seen it yet, I posted a video recently, yesterday, about with the Apex payout, and I didn't really want to post anything about that, but I got permission from the pandas themselves, and they said, you know, I got their consent, and released a video of a payout. And so the reason being is because a lot of people are skeptical about prop firms in general, and specifically, you know, if you want to trade Apex, you may be skeptical of Apex. And so the video is to help resolve any of the skepticism. And also, they just changed their payout method, and I wanted to show how that works and how that looks like for those who have been trading with Apex already. So hopefully the video is just helpful for you guys to watch. Plus, it's nice to see, you know, Panda getting some bamboo. Any link? You can go to my channel and find it. I can pull it up. That's the latest video right there. Make sure you check it out. Just watching. 2-legged pullback on a 10,000 tick chart. It's the first one here. A, B, C. On the 10,000 tick, can continue the downtrend off the 20 EMA here. The 5-minute chart, there's a 99% chance sometime today we'll hit the 20 EMA. We should hit it sometime today. 20 EMA can either come down to us or we go up to it. But either way, 99% chance we'll hit that EMA. Yeah, this is why I don't like reloading my historical during stream. There it is. Actually, surprising because good thing I did that because That two-legged pullback disappeared on the 10,000 tick chart. Oh, this looks really different. A good thing I don't like doing it, but good thing I did actually this time, because this looks pretty different. Actually, does it? I don't know. No, actually, that's how it looks like. That's how it looked like. Looking for a new low. What the? Weird. Now there is a two-legged pullback on the 10,000 tick. Second entry short triggers on the 10,000 tick chart. It's an outside bar reversal though. Starting to look a little confusing. Starting to go sideways. Starting to go in and out of the 20 MA. Do I want to continue the downtrend here when it's starting to go sideways? I I'm pretty much confused at this point. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It could be one of those days you just go short and everything works. Like this trap, that worked. That worked for you. Coming after a strong bull bar like this, breaking through the 20 MA. Failed breakout with the wick, but it just looks like it's getting sideways. So very difficult for me to tell if this is a trading range. This will be near the bottom of the trading range. I don't like to go short near the bottom of trading ranges. Second entry short. Getting too choppy for my taste here. Overlapping bars, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars in a row. If you went short there, you just got stopped out. Well, actually, your stop loss would be up here, so maybe not. You're still safe, but now you're thinking if this is a trading range, you're at the bottom of the trading range. It's hard to go short here.
10,000 tick trap.
So you're always wrestling with what market cycle you're in. And when you start to see price action that looks like this, way over here, even right here, you already see hints of it. It does push down again, but the market is starting to show, right, that we are starting to get choppier. Like these moves are not as clean as these trends here. Could be a break a trend new low. Maybe looking for a higher low to get back to the top of the trading range. The higher low does work out. It's an outside bar reversal, not one I would take, but that's what I was thinking. It might come back to the top of this trading range.
10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick trap. Trap on the 10,000 tick chart. It already does trigger already. Push higher. trading range. Difficult to trade. Maybe not so difficult if you want to go short here and think you'll come back to the bottom of the trading range at this point. I do feel like a trap on a 10,000 tick chart could change the momentum here. Right, this is a failed second entry short on the 10,000, and this could lead to a reversal of some sort. We're still within the trend or this channel, so maybe not. But I usually pay attention to the 10,000 tick chart if it does have a trap. You can get like solid 10-20 point swings off 10k traps, but you have to realize your risk is also larger. So hard for me to take this long or any fail second entry short. Any long trade here at this point is difficult. You'd be basically banking on a breakout of some sort when we have a trading range here. It could be a double bottom as well, and that's the problem with every double bottom could be potential trading range. Every double top could be a potential trading range. If it wasn't, then you know the market would just fall apart, right? If every double bottom worked out and just broke out, it wouldn't make sense. The market, it just wouldn't make sense, because you need people to take the opposite side of the trade. If it happens every single time, then you know it just there won't be enough sellers there for you to enter your positions. Just wouldn't make sense, really. Strong push up. It does break out, and the failed second entry short does work out here to go higher. And even after super strong downtrend like this, we're getting some reversal, signs of reversal here. Starting to get clearly above this trading range now, and I feel like the trading range is no longer valid. This could be actually a double bottom, maybe a second entry long. I might look for a second entry long here, coming off the 20 MA. I like a second entry long coming off the 20 MA here, and that'll be my last trade if we get it. If we start to push all the way up and we're just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, then I'll just probably end the stream. Second entry long, let's see if we can get it. Looking for that second entry long if we can get it. The second entry long, but it's outside bar reversal, and you know, I'm gonna set my pause on this one. It already does trigger. The second entry long already just triggered right there. It's already triggered. So I mean, your signal bar is right here now, and this is your stop loss. So if you're gonna take the outside bar reversal, then yep, you may be sweating now. It's kind of frustrating. It triggered like that. I want the bar to finish here, and I want to take a second entry long. And I don't like it to be this close to the top here, basically to this resistance. I don't want it to be that close. It does trigger. Fine does go up. And that's it for today. You know, it's just not a setup I like. I don't want the outside bar reversal. I don't want to trade it when it's this, when it looks like this. Like, I'd rather it to be closer to 20 MA. And now you're sweating, right? You can't even make your scalp now, and it's starting to reverse a little bit on you. So you're gonna get stopped out right here if you went long there. So you just got stopped out if you went long, and so this is why I didn't take that trade. It's annoying that it's set up, you know, triggers like that. It's really frustrating. So that second entry long fails. This trap may be successful here now, but only after stopping you out. Very tricky, right? It stops you out. So if you went short here, you got stopped out. If you went long here, you just got stopped out. So basically double trap here, and it just means that it's confusing. So, you know, this is why I skip trades that I just, if I have an inkling that I don't like it, you know, that it basically requires a breakout of some sort for it to work out. I typically don't like those kind of trades, actually. I'm not looking for breakout trades. You know, I could care less if it breaks out. I'm trying to scalp here. So for me, it's just, yeah. Alright, man, that's it for today. We got our bamboo, so I'm happy about that. It could be $112, $100, doesn't really matter. With, you know, so many Apex accounts, like, it doesn't really matter how much money I make per day as long as I'm in the green, consistently profitable. That's all I care about. So pandas, I hope you guys are doing well, and you know, make sure you guys check out the video, you know, see the payout. Also, yeah, tomorrow I'll see you guys bright and early. There is an announcement tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're aware of that. And you know, so if you're trading around that time, just know that you can get busted. You can get busted. You're stopped. You know, they can have a slippage, huge slippage. Just know that you know, if you're in a trade at 8:30, to know that there's news. Pandas. That being said, I hope you guys are doing well, and trade safe, everyone. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.